I'll record the section, then I'll post it on my CC for you to review it later.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to share my screen, so you'll see that. Give me 1 second. Okay, you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, so there's another exercise here, but the one that I extend was this one here. That's the Google Analytics exercise. So here, watch this video, because this video, I did that 2 weeks ago, and I cover all the elements that you need to know. So one of the things that you have to make sure that you create an account with Google, and then follow the steps, and then you'll be able to do. And I have, before you do the test, I have an I put down an exercise here. I'm going to open that for you to take a look. This is for you to train for the test. So this is the one important thing is, this is for August 1st. So one of the first things you have to do, look what I'm asking for on the exercise. I believe it's January 1st, 2020 to January 31st, 2020. So this exercise is for August. So the first thing you have to do is change the date there. And the video explains where you change the date on Google Analytics. Because if you don't change the date, all the data that you're going to collect are wrong, because it does not correspond to the range that I'm asking for. Because when you do a report on Google Analytics, you have to choose the dates that you want to report. So I have all these questions here. So do this exercise like a couple of times. Make sure that you know where you find all these questions, because if you go to Google Analytics, it's all there. And the video also, I'm sure that I went over each one of these questions on the video. The final exercise will have 20 of these questions. This has like 23. This has 23 questions. The test will have only 20, and most of them are already here. The only difference is, it's this. The exercise says this. So look at the test, pay attention to the date, change the date, and then starting to do the exercise. And once in a while, I keep an eye on the date to make sure that you didn't do anything to change that date. Do the exercise, and if you have any problems, let me know. Because I think at the end, since you have so many exercises here, at the end, the assignment that you scored the least, I would exclude that. So it doesn't count. So you have a chance to screw up in one assignment. So I'm going to close this, because that's on the video there, as I mentioned to you. It's all here. This is the video that I taped a couple of weeks ago, and it goes over all the steps that you need to know. So what I want to do today is go over the HubSpot website, and also I have a little presentation. So you can, because you know that 3 of the assignments have to do with the certification of HubSpot. So I'm taping this, so don't worry too much about it. I'm going to HubSpot, it's right here. So I have a link. I'll go over to a PowerPoint in a second, but this is the HubSpot website. So the first thing you have to do is make sure that you sign up for a free course. So you got to create an account. Put your name. You can use your Cambridge College email, create an account. And then the certification that you have to take is this one here, social media marketing, inbound marketing, and email marketing should be around here.
It's right there.
Right here. Those three.
So Professor, it was social media marketing. What were the two?
Social media marketing, inbound marketing, and email marketing.
Oh,
It's listed on my CC. And also I'm going to, so when you start, let me go now to a PowerPoint that I have here. Okay, I'm not gonna, can you see it well? So I don't have to, so let's start from the beginning. So it's here, so email marketing, social media marketing, and inbound marketing. So this is how long the videos are. So once a week, you can go over this and go over the videos. And I'll go back to the platform and I'll show where the videos are. So this is the process of creating an account here. So you just keep following the steps. It's very easy. Make sure that you use your name, because some people don't like to use their name. Then when they get the certificate, the name is not right. And you want to have your name on the certificate. So make sure you use the name there. And this is all the steps to create an account. So it's very easy. So you don't have to. Then you have to confirm your email right here. So this is just a screenshot of one of the tests. This is the inbound marketing. Once you go over all the videos, then you can see in some of the videos here, you might have a exercise that you just for practice. Then when you're ready, click here. It says you have to take this in an hour, but most people can complete this like in 20 minutes. But if you don't finish in an hour, it just closes and you, so make sure that you have a good pace. So keep an eye on the clock, because in an hour, it's over. So I'll tell you exactly what's happened here. So the email marketing certification, there are 60 questions. So as I said, it's 1 hour. So you have to have 45 questions correctly to pass. If you don't pass, you got to wait 12 hours till you do it again. And you can do as many times as you want. Just keep doing till you pass. But it's important that the first test you do, if you don't pass, you're going to get something like this. Like this, you needed 45, but you got 43 out of 60. Take a screenshot of this, because even if you don't pass, then I'll use this to grade you. So if, let's say you got 43 in this test, take a screenshot. Then the next one, you got 44, because it's a higher grade for you, take a screenshot. Then when you pass, you're good. And then let me show you, I'll go over there. Let's go back to the email certification. So you have 3 hours to finish the exam. I'm not too sure what that means. Oh, it says it should take an hour, but actually you have 3 hours to finish. But I know most people take this probably in 20 minutes, half an hour. but they give you 3 hours to finish the exam. Because you cannot go back to make any changes. Once you select the answer, goes to the next question and you have to go. So the way I grade this is this. So you need 45 points. If you get between 45 to 50, you get an A minus. A plus between 51 to 55. So make sure that you say, I don't care, the certification is for you. All I want you to do is to get me the highest score. So in case you don't pass, because 44 is under 45, you get a B minus. And then from here. Most people, you know, if they don't pass, they're around here. But most of the people pass the exam. As I said, let's say that you have everything right on your assignment and just you were not able to pass one of these certification, I'll drop. So because one assignment, the assignment with the least grade will be dropped. Then the inbound master certification is exactly the same, 60 questions. And 60 questions, and it should take an hour, 45 questions to complete. So this is what it is. Exactly the same. And here, exactly the same deal. The difference is the social media certification, because you have 70 questions here. Again, 3 hours. Here the scoring will be this, between 53. So I'll post this also on my CC so you have it. But you can watch the video because I'm recording all this, so you'll have access on the video as well. So again, make sure you get a screenshot of your exam results. And then you keep with you. Don't submit everyone. So when at the end, just submit the highest score for each of the certification. If you pass, you'll get like a green one and send me that, because I can see your name will be right here. If you don't pass, you'll get a red dot with your score. And again, you have to, after 12 hours, you can do it again. And if you pass, then you'll get a certification like this from HubSpot. And if you are looking for a job within the field, like an entry-level position job, and you can have this on your resume, it will give you like an edge to other competitors that don't have the certification. Because a lot of companies value HubSpot certification. And if you create your profile on LinkedIn, make sure that because they have a link that you can put on LinkedIn, they're links to the certification. So if you have a LinkedIn profile, and you should have that, because if you're looking for a job, you should create your LinkedIn profile. Because today, any job that you apply, HR will look at your resume, will look at your cover letter, but then they'll go back and starting to try to find you on different social media. And LinkedIn is one of the social media platforms they're going to try to see your profile. And then they'll look on Facebook as well, and also on probably Instagram. But at least Facebook and LinkedIn, they look at that. So if you're looking for a job, another tip that I'll give you, because I know you are all young, and you probably go to parties and all that, and when you're looking for a job, try not to have a lot of photos of parties on your Facebook profile, because HR, they understand, but if it's all the photos you have is about parties and all that, they might starting to not like that. So when you're looking for a job, clean up your Facebook profile. So let me go back to here. because I'm signed in, so it's just asking me if I want to continue with this user. I go here quite often at the beginning of each semester to make sure that they haven't changed anything and everything is still accessible. So this is the social media certification. So you have several videos here. You don't have to watch them all at the same, I mean, on the roll. So you can watch 3 today, watch another one. So the only thing that you have to make sure when you take the exam that you have at least 1 hour to be there, because you cannot coming back. You have to finish that in one session. But here, as you go through the video, you can do this on your own pace. And as you can see, you have some questions here. This is just for your exercise. And you do it, then if it's not correct, you can do it again till you see which one is the right questions, or the right answer. So at the end, when you're ready, click here and take the exam. So I'm going to click here, and it gives you the information that I just showed you. Okay, there's 70 questions here. It's going to take about an hour to complete. You need to have 53 questions correctly to pass. And then if you don't pass, you got to wait 12 hours. And the system will close on you after 3 hours. Yeah. Okay. Do you have any questions on this?
Not so far.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going back to, let me see if there's anybody that tried to join us. Okay. I'm just looking here. Okay. Okay, basically this is all I have for you tonight. I know it's a longer weekend, so I don't want to keep you here for too long. Just again, make sure that you don't leave everything for the end. I know there's quite a few exercises for you to do, and the worst thing you can do to yourselves is leave everything for the end. So I'll keep an eye and try to remind you that the end of the semester is coming, and believe it or not, before you know, you'll be there. And then
So the new deadline for the test is,
I mean, I tried to put some soft deadlines here. So right now I had put a deadline for the Google Analytics test, but since none of you have taken that test, so I extended that. I usually more rigid with that, but since this is this is like it's not a regular class. I'll have to be more flexible.
thank you. I think we all misunderstood about the quiz. Thank you very much.
No problem. Okay, I don't have anything else for you. So if you have any questions, just reach out to me. And if not, I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Okay, I may have to reach you out during this weekend if that's possible.
Oh yeah, sure. Just reach out to me and we can set up a connection.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor.
Bye.
Have a good week. Bye now.
Bye-bye.